want a bag, I want a bag too. Yeah. She want it bad, I want it bad too. Yeah. Plant a seed and watch that bag bloom. I'm blowing up, watch that bag boom. Getting dirty, sipping muddy in that.
Hey you guys, it's Jonae, KyOshee. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I have a different kind of video. I'm going to be budgeting my brother Micaiah's budget. So he gets paid weekly and I'm helping him out with budgeting his paycheck for him. Help him understand, his little bit of money, period. If you want to stay tuned, please do. But before you do, make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe right here. I'll be so thankful and grateful for you. And let's get into this budget. Okay, so hey, this is Jonae KyOshee. This will be a different kind of video. It's like a budget for my brother. We're gonna get him all the way together. He just reached out to me and asked me to help him budget and manage his money better, and I said of course. I liked his numbers and I was like, a lot of people could relate to this, so let's get into this budget. First of all, my brother is in his 20s. He has a daughter. His name is Micaiah. I'll plug his IG and his picture right now. And let's get started into this video. So first thing first, let's talk about how much he gets paid. So he gets paid, can you guys see? Okay, let's hope it's focused. He gets paid, maybe I should have got a pen that works. Gets paid. Is the lighting okay? Okay, let's hope the lighting is okay. So he gets paid 4 times a month. And his income, this is how his income works. So his income, can you guys see? Income, he gets paid week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So that's how his income works. So week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So they break his payments up in 4 payments and he gets paid 4 times. So week 1 he gets $900. Week 2 he gets $300. Week 3 he gets $950. Week 4 he gets $400. Hold on, let me silence my phone because that is actually something I forgot to do. So let's put that on airplane mode. So we're gonna call this one W1, W2, W3, and W4. So let's equal all this up. So 900 plus 300 plus 950 plus $400 equals $2,550 would be his monthly income he is getting. So let's highlight that. So he's making $2,550 a month and he gets paid 4 times. So I told him to send me his bills. I told him to spend his bills and like his expenses, which would be gas, like, and groceries, and like the things he spends his money on most. So yeah, I write sideways, so I hope this doesn't bother you guys. Hope not. So his bills, those are important, so let's do his bills. And the due date will be over here to make it easy. So, and these to me are expenses. These are must pays expenses. So, rent would be $400. He pays $400. His car payment would be you guys see? Would be $300 a month. Insurance. So for his car insurance, he is paying $300 as well. He goes to the gym, so his gym membership, he is paying $20 a month. Apple Music, he is paying $10 a month, better than what I'm paying. And then he pays for Apple storage as well. Apple be getting us storage. He is paying only $1 for that. And then Netflix, he is paying $9 for Netflix. And then Stars, that's, you guys, Stars is where you watch The Power. He is also paying $9 for Stars. And then he pays for health insurance. Health insurance. He is paying $43. And last but not least, phone bill. He is paying $120 a month. And he also pays for child support, but he doesn't see that, so that comes out on its own. But I will put that in here, so let me just look. I'm pretty sure it's like $400, but that's something we don't have to worry about because it's already taken out. And I think that was I think it was like $440 something. So that's already like taken out. So let's add up all the bills. So let's add those bills up really quick. So rent $400 plus $300 plus $20 plus $10 plus $1 plus $9 plus $9 plus $43 plus $120. Oh, just kidding. So those would all equal $912. $912. That's not including gas, groceries, etc. And those are due. His rent is due on the 1st. His car is due on the 20th. His insurance is due on the 12th. His gym membership is due on the 14th. His Apple is due on the 14th as well. The storage is due on the 20th. Netflix is due on the 7th. Stars is due on the 30th. Health insurance is due on the 20th. And phone bill is due on the 20th as well. So I took all the due dates because those are important, and these are bills. Those are important. And then I asked him to send me how much does he spend on gas, eating out, groceries, etc. And these are what he spent. So gas, let's zoom you guys back in. So gas, he spends $60 a week. Remind you, he gets paid weekly, so he spends $60 a week. For groceries, he spends $100. He said every 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks he spends $100 for groceries. Eating out, he said eating out. He told me he spends $80. And then he lives in Colorado, so you know he smokes a little, some weed. So he has his fun. He's young. So he alcohol and weed. He says he spends $70 on that. I told him I think he should, can you guys see? Gosh, lower his eating out. That's what I think. And I also think he should lower how much he spends on weed and alcohol for now. And I think he should lower eating out to $40 and weed and alcohol 50-ish. That's what I think. So let's add, I think that was $912 plus $60 on gas, $100 on groceries, $80 that he's been spending on eating out, and $70 that he spends on weed. That would give him he would need $1,222. So this is how I broke up his bills and his budget. So let's get started with that. So I broke it down. I said week 1. That's how I broke it down. So week 1, and then I said week 2, week 3, and week 4. So week 1, I went through his bills, and I wrote, I'll do it now. So I went through his expenses, his bills, important. And I went through and I went by the first, and I said, okay, that would be week 1. He needed to pay that week 1. The car, week 2. Not week 2, week 3. Car, week 3, my bad. Insurance is week 2. Gym membership would be week 2 as well. Sorry if this is confusing. In my head it sounds, not so confusing. Apple would also be week 2 as well. Apple storage would be week 3. Netflix would be week 1. Stars would be week 3. Health insurance would be week 3 as well. Phone bill would be week 3 as well. And I based those off of the due dates, if you're wondering. So let's highlight those so we're not getting confused here. Okay, so week 1 he gets $900. So this is how I'm doing this. Week 2 he gets $300, right? 300. Week 3 he's getting $950, and week 4 he is getting $400. So let's, so you guys are seeing, now the sun wants to come out when I have on the light. So week 1, that is when, I hope you guys can see, that is when rent would be due. Rent, $400. Netflix would be due. Netflix, $9. And if you guys see me making any mistakes and could help out his budget, just comment down below and help him out, because he will see this video. And okay, so week 2 he would be, insurance would be due, and insurance is $300, remember you guys. Gym membership, that is $20 is due, and Apple Music, $10 is due. You guys already see the problem. Week 3 is when car, the $300 would be due. Sorry, this is so bunched up, you guys. Apple storage, the $1. Stars, the $9, and health insurance, that's supposed to be an L, but health, $43. And then week 4 is rent. Wait, actually week 4 he has no bills for week 4. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, so he has $400 to play with. So he didn't know anything about sinking funds, so let's get into that. So I noticed he has a car, right? Excuse me for ripping. I noticed he has a car, so I said I think you should have a car maintenance fund, because cars need oil changes and etc. So let's get into that really quick. So sinking funds, I think he should have sinking funds. He knows nothing about this. So first sinking fund I think he should have is an emergency fund. Emergency fund of $1,000. He says he already has a good amount in savings, and I said, okay, savings is not for you to touch, it's for you to save. So you should have an emergency fund. An emergency fund is something you touch. I'll put it on the screen. It's something you touch in case of an emergency. You don't want to dig in your savings, you want that savings to multiply. So we're gonna get you an emergency fund of $1,000, and if you want to put more than that, okay, but right now we're gonna get you an emergency fund of $1,000. So that's the first sinking fund I think he should have. The next sinking fund is car maintenance. Car maintenance fund, sinking fund, maintenance. The next one I think he should have, he travels a lot, so I said travel / vacay. He travels a lot. He's a boy, a man, so haircuts. And actually he told me his haircuts are $30, and he says he gets those weekly, and I was like, whoa, okay. Next sinking fund I think he should also has is clothes. He actually goes clothes crazy, but I said this sinking fund should only be for needs. So clothes. And last, I know Christmas is coming up, so I said Christmas, and he has my niece, his daughter, so Christmas gifts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sinking funds. I also said a car registration one, but he could put that in car maintenance as well. But I did say he should also have a car tags registration one. But for right now, I think these are enough. So sinking funds, I think he should first get that $1,000 in emergency fund taken care of. He should have a car maintenance one, a travel one, haircuts, clothes, and Christmas gifts, because he has a child and Christmas is coming up. He actually also has side hustles, so I said those should really help him out with those sinking funds. So let's get busy. Let's keep in mind those, and let's get back on these. So week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So let's add up his bills. And you guys keep in mind, I told him he should lower eating out to $40 and weed and alcohol to $50. So we're gonna go by the numbers. I think he should lower it. He was originally spending $80 on eating out, and alcohol and weed $70. So rent and Netflix. So week 1 he makes $900, and we're gonna take away rent, so $400, and we're gonna take away Netflix, which is $9. That will leave him with $491. So he has $491 left to play with, okay? So remember that, $491 left. Week 2, he makes $300. Can you guys see? He makes $300. Insurance alone is $300. So I told him, I called him and I said, that would mean you're in the negative. So negative. He has been negative for that. So, you know, he makes $300 week 2, so an insurance alone is $300. Plus he still has the $20 that he needs to pay for his gym membership. Plus he still has Apple Music that he needs to pay for, you know? So he's negative in this category. So let's move on to week 3. Week 3, he is making $950, and he has a car payment of $300 minus $1 for Apple storage, minus $9 for stars, minus $43 for health insurance. That would leave him, am I missing something? I think I'm missing his phone bill. He also, phone. I'm glad I caught that. So his phone bill is $120. So minus $120. So that would leave him $477. $477. You guys, remind you, this isn't, we haven't even included groceries and etc. So yeah. So week 4, I noticed he has $400 and he has nothing due. So I was like, oh, okay, you have some extra money, until I saw that he was negative. So when I noticed he was negative in week 2, this is where I started to really talk to my brother. I was like, okay. So first of all, week 1, let's do importance. Importance would be gas. That is how you get to your places. You spend $60. Groceries, I'm guessing he would pay right there, so $100. Eating out. So Sorry if my writing is sloppy, you guys. Eating out, $40. Because remember, I think he should lower it to 40. Weed and alcohol. Weed and alcohol. And my thing is smearing. Nice, KyOshee. I think he should lower that to 50. That's not a need, but hey. And then I told him I think he should build on that emergency. He'll be on a tight budget, but hey. So let's do this. So remember, $900 minus $400 minus $9 equals the $491. $491 minus $60, that's a need for gas. $431 minus $100 for groceries. Eating out, I think he should 40 minus weed and alcohol, 50 equals, okay, $241. You guys, did I do that right? Hold on. Okay, $491 minus $60 minus $100 minus $40 minus $50. So he has $241 to stuff with. $241 to stuff with. So I remember when I said he should have emergency, car maintenance, haircut. Pretty sure he would get a haircut. Clothes. Oh yeah, I forgot. I told him he should have a personal for deodorant, etc. Personal. And then tags. Let's just, I feel like he should stuff those, that remainder, you know. So remember, he has a remainder of $241. So that's what I told him he should do with that until I saw week 2. So week 2, I saw that he was negative. So I said, Micaiah, that's his name. I don't know if I said his name before. So I said, Micaiah, you should, you have $241 left here. You should take $200 and allocate that to insurance. So he said, okay, that makes sense. So here he's gonna take out $200 for insurance. So $200. So that way, week 2, he only owes $100. So he only has to pay the $100 for insurance out of week 2. So that will be paid for. So let me do 241 minus 200 will only leave him $41. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So that will only leave him $41 to, you know, play with. But that's okay. You're gonna be on a tight budget until you get it together. So when I told him he should take $200 in week 1 for week 2, so he'll only owe $100 to insurance. So $300 minus the $100 equals $200. So he has $200 to play with, but he owes gym. So 200 minus 20 equals 180, and then he owes Apple Music. So he'll have $170 to play with. $170 to play with. Let's highlight that. You guys, so he's not negative. And my highlighter is just smearing stuff. I need a good pen. So he has $170 to play with. But then again, he's an adult, so he has gas. He has, he already got groceries, so remember he does that every 2 weeks. Eating out is what he likes to do, and his weed and alcohol. So gas, remember, $60. Eating out, I think he should lower to 40. Weed and alcohol, I think either 40 or 50. Let's see how much he has left. So he has 170. Let's minus gas out. So that leaves him with 110. And then eating out, minus the 40. So he has $70, and weed and alcohol, I said 50. So let's minus 50. So he has $20 to play with, to put in like a sinking fund. He has left $20, which is what he has left after all that is paid for, you know, being an adult. Week 3, he makes the $950 with bills. He has $477 left, but with expenses, gas, once again, $60. My camera cut off, you guys. I'm guessing because it was long. So thank God I looked up. So like I was saying in the last clip, he has $477 to play with. So but we have to do gas and stuff like that. So gas, $477 minus 60 minus 40 minus 50. So now he has $327 to play with. And he can stuff sinking funds with that. You can put $5 in sinking funds, 10, 20. If you're like larger amounts will help you out, 50, stuff like that. So out of that, he has $325 to play with. Week 4, I think since he has no bills there, I told him I think he should put, okay, R is for rent. I think he should put $200 towards rent. So he can be, you know, a little more together, because week 1 is kind of when a lot of bills are due. I think, I mean, not a lot of bills, but, you know, just take some money, you know, off of him. I think he should take rent. Week 4, he makes $400. He has no bills, but I think he should take $200 for rent. Rent is $400. Take $200 out for rent. So that on week 1, you only owe $200, and you have more money to put in your sinking funds, get that emergency fund together. So he'll have left $200 if he does what I say. $200 left, you know, to allocate that somewhere else, stuff his sinking funds a little bit more, stuff like that. This marker done turned. This marker done gave up on me. And then the money he has left for week 1 would be $41 after all his bills are paid and his expenses. Week 2, he would have $20 left. It'd be a little tight. Remember, he was negative. Week 3, the $950, he'll have $477. And then with gas versus and all, he'll have $327 left. Week 4, he had no bills. I think he should pay rent, and he'll have $200 left. I think he should build up that for that emergency fund and stuff like that. So this was my brother's budget. These are the sinking funds I think he should have. I think that would like work out for his lifestyle. And he says I helped him. He said I should get paid for this. I said I'm just here to help. And he said, wow, like I really helped him out. And I'm really happy I helped him out. If this budget for my brother helps you guys out, please let me know down below. And this was the video for today, budget with my brother video. If you guys need help with your budget and your numbers, you can hit me up on my Instagram. My Instagram name will be on the screen right now. Just DM me and I'll help you out with your numbers in private. And if you don't mind if I make a video out of it, that would be awesome. And just tell me not to include your name if you don't want me to. So if you guys like this video, make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe right here. I'll be so thankful and grateful for you on the road to 2K. You guys have a good one and happy budgeting. Bye.
Vega, win.